Where's my mic crooked? What the heck? There we go. You know, I'm gonna change that. I kind of like the star wipes, or the wipe is cool, but I like fade in where I'm like, I disintegrate. That should be on cams. Finger? There's a preview. And then fade out should be same thing. Yeah, let me test that out. That didn't work. I think it was fade to color. No, that's not it. There's a transition. What was it? Fade maybe? And hide. Let's try fade. Oh, okay, that's I disappear and reappear. Not many other transitions I could use. What's Luma wipe? Oh, it's Luma wipe, the one that I want. It has all the like funky effects. Yeah, okay, so it's a Luma wipe. Transition Luma white, hide transitions Luma white. Now I just have to figure out which version of the Luma white I'm gonna do. Barn trapdoor, burst. Well, I exploded. That one looks cool. And that again. Bam. And then I implode. Okay, that's cool. First, checkerboard small. Digitize in. That one's actually pretty fun. I'm thinking the digitize thing looks pretty cool. I burst in, I digitize out. They beam me up. Look at that. Horizontal. I could also invert it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so beam me up, burst in. I like it. Let's keep it at that, like that. Anyways, Genshin. Nothing major. I don't think there's a new event. Have to finish. Oh shoot. Okay. Wait, does that mean I? Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot. For the longest time, I couldn't press my buttons while I was playing Genshin, and then I think 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? I figured out I had to run my soundboard as admin because Genshin's running in as admin, which is weird. But it kind of makes sense. Either way, no new event? Yeah. Nothing new except for the Imaginarium Theater, and it's what you call it, Dendro and Electro, meaning I could bring my Flins again. Which is nice. It's gonna be an easy, very simple, whatchamacallit. Simple run. So I can't do the, the lunar mode where I can get the arcanas. And also, this is kind of bothering me, the Discord thing. Let me get rid of that. Overlays. Could I hide the icon? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Icon, no speaking, display. Hide window in game. Trying to do that. I guess I can't. Enable overlay. Oh, I could just set it to off, maybe? Next user is displayed off? No, it's maximum. Only one speaking. Avatar small. Maybe just turn it off. How about that? If that's the case, if I mute, it still works. Okay, okay, it still works. Just do the Discord thing. So, Sino is on the... Okay, I have all these characters, mostly built. Farina's built. The problem with Farina is I built her for Lauma currently. So she's DPS, not the support. Barbara, I'll borrow the... Actually, I have a C6 Barbara, but I didn't build her. I probably had to use the trial one that they give. I had to rebuild Auroron, Yao Yao's built, I have them, and Sino I need to fix. That's also depending on who I could give. Can't give you. Everybody that was from last season is still up for grabs. I think I could give Varessa. But mostly my Flynn is the OP one if you guys want to borrow him. Okay, what do we got? What are the bosses that we're facing this time around this month? Mengu Kenkai, I'm guessing the triple? No, it's the singular. Okay, singular Mengu Kenkai, meaning he has a invincibility phase when you shave off 10%. That might kill some time, but he's the first boss, so he's easier. Primordial thing, I remember this guy. I need a lot of healing for this guy. He could nuke. Be careful with him. Knuckle Duckle, I had to use Flynn's. The Emperor, I could use Nouvelette. So, okay, I need to save Flynn's for maybe this third boss. At best. Okay, I see the potential. Ooh, gotta fix him. Gotta fix Auroron. Arena's pretty much built. J6 Yao Yao actually does a tremendous amount of healing. I don't know why Kachina had that. Oh, right. Sino without his weapon now. Okay, okay. Problem. Is that considered burst damage or no? I could probably leave him with the deathmatch. Still good. But yeah, Flynn is taking his signature weapon now. I just realized that. Oof. Well, since he's in the first half, I'll probably just use him up. Let's fix Alhaitham. Two-piece Dendro from what I remember. Or I could finally build this guy full Dendro shredding. That's the case. Ooh, Yao Yao. Which... Nope, I need that crit rate. I'll take the 40 over 190. Decent Dendro. Okay, you're built good enough. Roron just needs a better weapon. Sarakujo is being used, but I could just give him this. Second strongest weapon. He needs a good support too. Ooh, Arlecchino, okay. My choices are very, very limited. Hold up. I need 16 more people plus 1. Where's people give? Oh, I could borrow an Anefa. That's pretty goated. I know Fridge has OP. No, Nolan's the guy who has OP characters and the level 95. Jesus. Okay, I could borrow a Nouvelette. But I do have a Nouvelette myself, so I'm looking for somebody that I don't have that could help. Zhongli's available? Oh, he is. If somebody has an OP Zhongli. Either shielding, HP, Black Tassel, level 1. Black Tassel, of course, HP, and I think it's this one. Can't go wrong with the Zhongli. Okay, so there's my one character who I'm borrowed. Now I gotta keep an even stat distribution of between elements. So I know you're built. Miko? I stole some artifacts from you to build. Yeah, the Golden Troop. Can't share that. I do have the crit one, now I just have to build crit damage via side stuff. Pop that out for now for Arena. It's fine. And I'll just build, what am I missing? I'm missing crit damage, so hopefully I get lucky with the rolls on this thing, but I'll just build this one for now. Miko. Doesn't that crit damage be up? Please? Oh, you're missing. Missing hard. There we go, 13 is decent. If one more on the last level would be nice too. Gosh, even split. I'll take it though. So Miko's built. Signature weapon, so you're fine. That's 6 Electros. On the field, now I need more Hydros. That means Moonlighting doesn't work without Vaporization, but since Arlecchino's here, I could probably team her up. Put Arlecchino at the same time. Ooh. Okay, Raiden's gonna be Elemental Mastery. And then Arlecchino with the weapon. Somebody stole your artifact. Who was it? What are you missing? You're missing crit rate. A decent amount of crit rate with decent crit damage. I think I am using, so let's not steal from him. I could borrow Eula's. 66. I like it. Elkino's ready. Nivolette is. What's this? Oh, then what does Varessa have? He has Lost Prayer. Okay. Might need a quick damage helmet. Energy recharge, and then a helmet could be the floater piece. 70 by 170? Okay, I'll take it. He's set. And Kokomi. If I'm gonna build Llama, I think I need... I'm gonna need her. Nilu first. So 6-6, now Dendro is gonna be a problem. Llama's built. Each. Is built. Let's say he's built. Ooh, wait, what? Oh crap, I gave Llama. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I was on the Llama. Element Mastery. Can't share. Give that back to Flynn's. Yeah, let me build the Flynn's first. He's a more important DPS than Llama. He's set. Fixing the Llama. Who had the Dendro shredding? That was the Yao Yao. In that case, I have to rebuild the Yao Yao. So we have to rebuild Nahida. I was farming another set. Oh no, Nahida's fine. He's not the Dendro Shredder. It's... I'm gonna have to fix Yao Yao after this. I get that. Or... what am I missing? Missing crit rate. HP. Elemental Mastery. Oh, Elemental Mastery is more important than critting. Damn, I'll hide them. I have enough artifacts. It's the I'll hide them. How do I build the I'll hide them? He's further back. Okay, let's Yao Yao as well. I just realized I have to fix Kuki as well. Kuki Shinobu. Who had Kuki's stuff? Ooh, that's a little bit too much. Electro. I know it's set. I know she's set. Yeah, Dendro is gonna be my problem. I pretty much ran out of Dendro. So Kujo needs to be for the Flins. Omi. Built, so that's more Hydro. And then +4 extra. Oof. So I left Alhaitham to ready for himself. There's no point in stacking that since Yao's already here. Well, let's get rid of the artifacts now. Gonna have to build him in a wonky way. Last time I built him, it was gladiators plus wandering troop. We have a lot of extras of those. Okay, let's see what we got. Llama with the crit damage. I could give the... Thank you. Crit damage weapon. Crit rate helmet. Or this one. So two-piece glad. Where's that Dendro? So there's the two-piece glad. And then elemental mastery here, elemental mastery there, then a floater piece. Final product. Ooh, okay. I might have to go crit damage then. Yeah, I like the big damage better. Okay, still got the bonus. Yeah, I was gonna be a shredder, which she already is, but I have to give that up to Lauma. A portion of it to Lauma. Because Lauma needs to shred too. There we go. Shredding Lauma. Crappy stats, but just here to apply her elemental skill. And Miss Nahita's also ready, from what I could tell. Now the +4 extras. From the way it looks like, I'm gonna be using the buff between Electra and Hydra a little bit more than getting Dendro buffs, so I should look for those buffs in the long run. Yansan, I share the artifact with Benny, which Sarah Kujo has currently, so I can't really give her anything. At best, I could probably give her... Oh wait, I gotta look up at the Mualani. Did I mess up the Mualani? No, she's good. She's good. Mualani's good. Yansan's a good buff for Veressa, but... Let's look at the Xingqiu. Burst damage. I didn't build him this way. Built him water depth and echo. There's the energy recharge. I remember using that. I remember the crit rate and the energy recharge. There's two pieces of that. And then depth, from what I remember. No, last time I hit 100 crit rate, crit damage. I messed up on something. I think it was this one. The crit rate. Let me look at it. Yeah, that looks proper, but then let me check out the Ayato. Naruto's still okay with the... Nope, I lost a buff. That can't be the floater, it has to be this. And they lose like a lot of damage. Fine. He's ready. I don't have a spare golden troop, so I can't use official as much as I want to. Good sub DPS. Well, maybe there is. Hold up. Being used, being used. I could borrow the Diona, even though freezing is not necessary. I'll use as a healer. Let's see, any spare golden troop? Or I could give her... No, I don't have an extra... Thunderer. Do we really not have enough? Excuse me. I don't. That's the floater. I could build another one of these. Start putting that. Okay, so golden troop. Floater, golden troop. Ooh. Golden troop. Golden troop. This needs to be the floater. Okay. That's the floater. What? Oh, right, the flower. No other flower? Great. Oof. Would be easier to build the Onslaught for buff or... Well, she could only buff technically one person in comp. Varessa, so... Maybe I stick with... Official as my last character. Worth it to build her, okay. Options, Golden Troop, Thundering Fury are my options. With this, low crit rate. Would have to make the floater piece goblet. And the rest has to be Golden Troop. What are we looking at? Okay, so I need a little bit more crit damage. Time to roll, okay. That's a lot of energy recharge, and I'm hitting high tier artifacts now. This is not good. I think I ran out of artifacts to craft. And to build 3 more. Ugh. That's not good. Which is the more important one? It says all the stats that I want. and then more resources. Okay, I screwed myself over with that. Okay, official. For the sake of sakes, you're just gonna be a electro primer. The damage is gonna be crap, but just whatever. I'm gonna have to start with this because there's nobody else. Okay, start the run. So origins for sure because falling damage is gonna be insane. Let's get a Hydro character. I'm lucky. Go to the thing first. Oh, an elite battle. I could get my monies back. Hold up, let me see this. We'll chase up characters around, touch an opponent. They will deal immense danger damage. If it touches a character, they will disappear. The size and damage will grow smaller, but it's the size. With the characters that I have, Electro, Pyro. I'm looking at a Hydro team to kill this. Farina is also up there with the DPS Farina. It's either I do Dendro Cores or Electro Charge, which I just got a buff for. So, Dino, Farina, Barbara, Auroran? I think I can do it. It's the first one. It's the first one I could get 110 back. For spending points on. So, first person up is the support. And do support, DPS, healer. Distraction. Okay, we got it. Easy. First one, get bonus point. Love it. Ooh. Okay, I gotta save it. I gotta save immediately for the Lauma, so Mulani. Oh, Electro Charge. Get that bonus damage up. That follows the character, firing 3 bullets at the characters. It can trigger twice. Get the healing cloud. That one seems cool. Random character, just be safe. Get the Raiden. And then at the pick of bite. Let's see. Tonkasaurs are easy. Natural blessing state. Nope. To Tonkasaurs it is. I just use them. Let's try to keep it even. We're gonna do the I'll hype them Yao Yao team, meaning Electro Charge, which Raiden's right here. And then Mualani as a finisher. So Yao Yao, or no, Raiden buff. Yao Yao heal. I'll hype them. Why isn't like I could if I could pop the Hayato burst? That worked out. Double boom for the win. Excuse me. This water. Ooh, the Flins. I'm gonna have to save the Flins for a little bit later. Rare cash. Ooh, more. Yes, 15 plus more. And then we're still working on the overcharged. But I would want an extra character now before I went out. You get the Llama. Llama is I want to say interchangeable, but I could sacrifice her early. I think I could do the Llama team here now because Mulan. Again, I have to sacrifice at least one character is going away, which is going to be Barbara for the healing. So Llama on the field first. Into that. Is this good enough to kill Mengu Kenkai? I'm banking on Mualani damage, even though she can't vape. Oh, the freeze. Oh yeah, the freeze. Okay, this could be a problem. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. There we go. Ooh, that was close. I switched to Mulan instead of Xingqiu in that case. Let's see. For the burst, safety measure. No, I should save Nouvelette for the Emperor crap at the end. Boss number 2 is coming up, which is not Knuckle Duckle. What was the weird boss? It was the Dendro. Shoot. Okay. It's the Hydro Vishap. Okay, so healers and also. Okay, I might get Origin. AoE Dendro damage. That seems good. Just one version of this. Just for the next coming boss. I could sacrifice Mulan for this guy. Natural Blessing. Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to 3 characters though. I just realized that. Yeah, I need to pull for more characters. Come on. Dendro, thank you. Against the Vishap, I think Nihida would be more important because without Pyro, Arlecchino is still nowhere to be found. Can't really utilize Kenichi well enough. I think. He is a good DPS, but actually no, I might need a DPS. And now I could sacrifice Kenichi. Question is, do I want to use this against that? Electro, Hydro. Electro Hydro is my strongest reaction at the moment. So Kokomi, no, actually no, I'll probably have to do this one. Kenichi Kokomi, that's 2 players, and then that's just sacrifice 2 other characters. It is gonna have to be Auroron and maybe the Raiden. No, that's Electro. What am I talking about? Yeah. Someone has to go away, so... I need to save the Dendro DPSs for the next fight, but I have to use Kenichi this fight. That leaves... Auroron... Actually, no. Not Auroron first. I have to say goodbye to Yao Yao, even though I wanted her with the Llama team. Not on the field. That the DPS is Kenichi, and then Kokomi's the healer. Distraction. Thank you for the Auroron distraction. That's actually very helpful. Glad it chose this for the defense mission too. I just have to distract the dudes. You run around with the Yami, just popping heals. The dragon. Yeah, pops the heals. Pop the distraction. There we go. Who do I get? Ooh, okay. All the Dendros are on the team. And get more characters on the field. And normal. Ooh, okay. 5. I could do Nahida, linkage, but these guys are annoying either way. I think it's best to do this one. And Nahida link into Super Bloom. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Sino early on, and quite possibly this, the normal attack spam. Super Bloom for the win. There we go. Lens. Okay, so now, ooh, cookie. Random companion. Who's left? I think it's better to do random. Okay, Electro. Nice. And yeah, let's get the buff. Electro. I'm priming for the future. So against this guy, I need healing. I could sacrifice one cookie. Flins is not here yet, but same with Ino. I can't use Ino. I can't use Flins without Ino. So Dendro has an advantage. Need healing. So let's put the Mika on the field. We link. The DPS is going to be Alhaitham with cookie healing. Wait a minute. No. Characters will lose energy when damaged by the cleansing shower or stepping in the purification field. I think I might need Hyper Bloom, meaning Kikomi has to go. Because she could heal. Okay. I'm going to buy 2 characters. I don't like that. It has to be 2 characters either way, so I think I could sacrifice the llama since from this point on I don't need any Denji. So I do have a lot of Denji DPSs, so that's kind of iffy. What if I fail? I could reset. That's fine. Stick me to healing. Okay. Out heal him. Back up. Lightning bolt. Five full seconds. 4, 3, 2. Nope, not enough. Okay. More DPS. Dendro knocks him out of the shield pretty quickly, so I could probably sacrifice Alhaitham instead. If that's the case. Electro. It's Electro. Double down on the Kanichi damage? Maybe? Oh, I just realized no one's shredding for Dendro. Reset. One from each for Alhaitham. Ah, so close. Okay, I messed up. Okay. Since I didn't have any Dendro Shredding, that was a problem. None of these guys Dendro Shred, meaning I had to throw in Llama there. Llama is the Shredder. I think I had better chance with Niche as the DPS. Dragging up. Yep, Kenichi was the answer, and Llama with the shredding for the Dendro deck. But they're gone. That just leaves. Ooh, Arlecchino. Okay, I'm starting to build the Flynn's team. Look up the Ino, just to be safe. Elite battle. Ooh, a little bit extra. The problem with this is Night Soul damage, which is just the Morlani. Can't do that. Hydro characters have an advantage. I do have a lot of Hydro. I could possibly bust this guy out, and I don't have the plunging for this. So it has to be. It has to be the Lectors or the Abyss Assassin? No, I would like to think it's an Assassin. But since Hydro, I could just pull out all the Hydros. I know has to go on the field. And with Sarakujo. Sarakujo could be last. The Hydro DPS could be. Going for heals, tell me, DPS, and the buff. Oh, they come at the same time. Shoot. His vaporization sucks, but okay, he's down. Keep it raining on them. Wait a second to shred his shield. Let it rain. I know, let it rain. Let it rain. Come on, come me. 10, 5, 4. There we go. Yep, Hydros for the win. That's how you put out a fire. We got the Flynn's now. There's the Knuckle Duckle. I could get one more Electro Companion, which... at this point doesn't even matter. And get the last Thundercloud buff. When the Thundercloud is eventually increases by 20% and healing increases. Yeah, let's go with the healing. Like that. So this is all Flynn's. This is all Flynn's. This is all him. I think I have the full team for Flynn's now. It was Yuki into Aino, into Flynn's, into Sarakujo buff, and that should be my team. I think. Yo, Robin, welcome to the stream. I'm just doing a little bit of, you know, IT theater, monthly reset, and they stuck with the same elements from last month, which means my Flynn's could clean up. Thank you for giving us Electro still. And Hydro. Electro and Hydro. Meaning Flynn's with the Aino, pure damage. So we electrify. We put that on the field. We put that on the field. We get the buff. We get the buff. We get the buff. We send them out to go kill. We go over here. We plunge. Plunge one more time. Reset. Get this Sarakujo buff. And done. Oh, I love that team. But now I can't use Flynn's anymore because all the buffs are gone. I know there's Sarakujo. But Flynn's did his job. The next part is all about Nouvelette. Nouvelette kills the other team. So let's do a mystery cache. Equal chance of following 90. Hey, I got a 90. Random companion. Let's just pick up, you know, Arlecchino for the hell of it. Pretty rare while I'm here. Every blessing gets increased by 1. Thank you. How many elements do I have left in my team? Okay, I could still do Dendro and Hydro, technically. So Bloom and Hyper Bloom are, actually no, let's get some Blooms then. Yeah. The wolves are not that bad, especially with Nouvelette. I could wash the wolves pretty easily. I still have Nahida to link them too. So I could do a Hyper Boom team with this, but I gotta think about the fight after this, which is the crab. Crab, I'm gonna have to use Furina, Nouvelette. That's a combo made in heaven. Nouvelette. Arlecchino. I could sacrifice actually Arlecchino today too. But I had to focus on the specific enemy, which is the samurais. The samurais don't disappear. The wolves disappear. That's gonna be hard to think. So I might do the samurai since they could stay on the field. They do heal though. I have to kill them before they heal. That is the only caveat with the samurais. I could hit them. I gotta hit them fast though. So what am I looking at here? We do the Nouvelette skill on the field into a Furina. Don't sacrifice the Furina. What am I talking about? Nouvelette. Link with Nahida. Flynn's? And the Migo. No. That's technically charged attack, so it can't use official. Think about this. I have 3 characters with 3 stars on them. I could actually do Arlecchino. She does do normal attacks too, but Pyro is not on the list here. Arlecchino, Mark on the field, into official on the field. Nouvelette main DPS, and I get switched to Arlecchino after the fact. That leaves... oh shit, I don't have a healer. Who do I sacrifice? I could sacrifice Linking, maybe. On the field. Link, Nouvelette. Power Wash Simulator number 2. New one came out recently. Before heals. Then Arlecchino is now infused. Power of God and anime on her side. Damn, Arlecchino, when did you get so chunky? I don't remember her hitting like 50Ks that easily. Blink. And bonus EM. Nouvellette double nuke. Firewatch simulator. Into Arlecchino. Okay. Jesus, Arlecchino. I forgot how power. Yeah, I remember. Arlecchino was my first like super hyper carry. And then actually no, I think it was Nouvellette, then Arlecchino. Honestly, after Fontaine, I had so many strong characters that were just hitting like my damage cap one after the other. Like Nouvellette was super strong. I'm like, damn, he could carry me throughout the game. Arlecchino came out. Damn, she could carry me even further into the game. And then Natlan, it just kept going up. It just kept going up. I could do Divergence because I do have how many more Dendro characters? No, I don't. I could do none of these actually. But I could wish for 2 of them and then maybe a new one comes out. So what are the chances? I'm not using Nouvellette. Or I can't. Okay, no. I just have to sacrifice on something. Randomly. There you go. Actually, no. None of these worked out for me. Because I think I already got the maximum... Yeah, I got the maximum level for the Electro and Hydro reaction, so... What I chose doesn't even matter, so... Last boss. The Crab. Emperor Crab. How to pop the Crab? You do Farina first onto the field. And then instantly into a Nouvellette. Break the shield. And then... Then into a Mualani. And then into a Flynn's. But then I don't get the reaction bonus. Meaning I should use somebody else. Which is Miko. Miko first. Then into that. Then into... Nouvellette and Flynn's, so I could get the Thunder Lunar Charge since he's on the team. Yeah, I like this. Break the shield, break the shield. Into a Flynn's. Even though Aino's not on the team, I can still utilize the Hydro application to do tons of damage. And then reset. Thundercloud. Reset. Take the shield one more time. Into a Flynn's. And that's how it's done. There is the theater over and out. Is that a perfect 10-star? Let's see. I know my Flynn's was the highest DPS, or maybe it was the Arlecchino. It was shockingly doing a lot of damage. Nope, 700. Yeah, on the single plunge. Single plunge was 700 damage. Whew. And again, he hits multiple times, so that's not just 700. That's a single instance of 700. The real damage with his like plunge is you get an extra one of those. So I did like 1,000,000 damage in a mini burst with Flynn's. Nice. Fastest completion. Yep. The Flynn's team. Absolutely quick time on that. Supporting cast. Did I not pick a supporting cast? I swear I picked somebody. No, I didn't. I forgot to confirm the Zhongli. Wow, I didn't borrow anybody. Oops. And that's a 10-star. Easy 800 primos. And I get the bottle. Again, I gotta save that up. Hydro resin, some leveling up. 800. Now, Wolfie, who gets the new poses for this month? Is it somebody I'm gonna pick up? Is it something cool? Kanich with Aha! Hell yeah. Taken. Utao doing the tongue-out winking pose, like she did something bad and tried to play it off. Beto drinking, I'll take that. Rosario with a knife. I don't use her enough, but that does scream, god damn. The Kanich one too, because it's also animated, look at that. That's a good choice. I am currently using Yao Yao. Do I want to pick her up? Reading. I already picked up the Alhaitham with the reading, right? Yeah. Touching the scouter on his ear. I don't need a second one. I don't know why they gave him a second one so soon, but I guess they're playing favorites. Got those. Okay, I'll keep saving. Yeah, that Kanich one was goated. Okay, is this? No, I didn't use. No, I did use Flynn's. And yeah, okay, let's see. Did I already use him last time? I think I already did, so I already know his dialogue here. He doesn't actually acknowledge that we're in the imaginary theater. He just says something random. Kinda suck. When they first dropped the imaginary theater, Imaginarium, each character had something to talk about, how this place looks out of place. Like there's some powerful magic here. Newer characters, kind of like with Natland too, they were just a random dialogue, just like, oh, good fight, that's it. They don't they don't comment on the place that we're at. He's sad. Nahida. Ooh, Nahida gets one? Did I miss this? I'm still shocked to see Kirara here, of all people. Look at all the 5 stars here, and then boom. Kirara. Again, people were picking favorites. They wanted the cat girl. I did try to attempt to ride in, but it's freaking impossible. You have to fight a boss of God of all things. And with trial characters too, I hated this so much. It's the lines. That one's pretty cool. It's the symbols. Yeah. Is part of this? Is hers a fight? Can't tell without checking, without unlocking it though. Oh right, you have to hit friendship level. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. That is stuff that I'm not gonna commit to. It's just flavor. Nice. Performance has 2 levels. 41. I think I needed the justice for Escoffier. Wishing aside. I've been wishing on Nefer's banner, by the way. Robin. I lost. Actually, I have a guaranteed now. The smart move would be to save it for Escoffier. Guaranteed Escoffier so I don't waste funds. But I am slowly building up my pity, so at least it's in a nice range. But there's a risk of getting Nefer, which is not a problem. It's fine. If I I do get her. I do have a team ready. I do have Lauma. Lauma's like the best air support for Nefer. My pity. I got a free Dea from what I remember. Yeah, okay, I'm still low, so I'm confident that if I pull single wishes, especially with the single one that I have, I'm not gonna get Nefer. What are the chances, right? See, I'm safe. I'm still keeping with the 25k Kremos. Anything over 25k I could pull on the banner, but I'm gonna stick with that Hill Escoffier. That's the IT theater done. Next is the Stygian Onslaught. I gotta get the extra feather. So I have to spend my resin here, which kind of sucks since it's only artifacts. Is this team ready? Actually, no, it doesn't even matter. How do I build you? Dendro shredding. Okay, there's no point of having two Dendro shredders, meaning I'm gonna borrow Flynn's for this. Borrow everything that's Flynn's based. Swap it later. 40 by 4 by 150. Take it. Okay, so I did say I wanted more golden troop. I was having official, arena, and what's your face? The Miko. They share golden troop, so I do need an extra golden troop on the side, at least plethora, and I just ran out of purples to build artifacts during that Imaginary theater run. Okay. New team setup. I'm gonna try the team that I have currently running. Arena into a Lauma into not the Ino. I want my Dendros to crit. It was. Who was I running? Another Hydro character. Yeah, Nilu for the super blooms. I think it goes something like this. Water, kill, healing, super bloom. And then she could tank it too. The only problem is Farina's skill, it's not the same cooldown rotation, so it gets a little tricky. This is only level 90, it's not the strongest, right? Ooh, yeah, I have the transient. Let's spend the transient. That helps me get my count up. Crit rate, defense, Crit rate, attack, yeah, keep it. Elemental mastery with crit, ooh, crit stats both. And, ooh, and energy recharge, that's a keeper. Attack, crit, ooh, but the defense. This is a risky one to try to level up, but I'll keep it. Okay, let me fix that team. Llama was hitting. Yao Yao wasn't healing as fast. What did I change with Yao Yao? I stole your helmet from... You're the Dendro Shredder. Oh right, I don't have a Dendro Shredding person on this team. Her healing is gonna be crap either way, so let's just fix that with a healing cap. Her HP healing by just a tiny bit. Lunar Bloom, put the heal on the field. Farina, back into Nilu. Yeah, it's a work in progress team. Ooh, triple. What do we? Anything good? Pyro damage, crit rate. Like maybe like a pyro sub DPS who needs energy recharge. Keep that. Defense, but ooh, wow, that's actually a good. That's good for like a defense scaling DPS. I'll keep that in mind as a floater. That's all those good stats. That's actually not that bad. Quick damage with crit rate. Hell yeah. If we roll crit rate on that, that'd be like a perfect peak. There we go. Ooh, question. I haven't done my weekly bosses yet, but I don't need to level up anyone specifically, and I don't want to pre-farm bosses for Escoffier. Do I keep pulling here? Hold on, let me think about this. Crap, I can't access the... You know, I'll spend one for now. I'll exit. Oh, I got it, I got it. I got the extra feather. Okay, I could leave now, technically. Defense, scaling again. Yeah, okay, maybe... Let me take a look at this. Did I get the extra feather? It looks like it. That's the point. Claim it. Yeah, I got it. Got the extra feather, so I'm not attempting these. Now I can spend it on some bosses. Question is, what kind of boss do I want to spend it on and who for? Let me check out this team. Are you guys maxed out? Farina's double crowned. That's good enough. Llama was at 8-8, which is a good stopping point. But if I want to increase bloom damage overall, I'll have to face the dragon. Okay. She's at level 80, so I can't really do her. That requires bossing and farming, so Nilu is good where she's at. I need to have 5 stars. Did I double crown Arlecchino? No, I only double crown, not triple crown. But she has enough boss material, so it's just this. Boom, none of the bosses need for that. Mualani, where are you at? Double crowned, and just materials. Not boss. I know Nuvelet's double crowned, so I don't want to... Double crown, I was already on that. What am I smoking? Oh, right, Varessa. The mini... Oh, she shares this with Lauma. Ugh. She really does considerably like a lot of damage because of the plunge scaling, so I don't need to finalize her. She's good as is, but she could be stronger. Skirk is triple crown. God damn. Fully committed on Skirk too. Triple crowned. Double, triple. Any supports who need a crown. I think Ian-san needs a crown. Oh, no, she just needs materials. This is good for her buff. Okay, so Ian-san is just if I have spare time for a domain. And with Xian Ling, that's a decent damage increase. Pyro Tornado. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna farm for Llama just to get that bloom damage a little bit higher. Because again, she pumps bloom damage for the whole team. Her elemental burst increases bloom damage by her elemental mastery, so it just helps the team overall, which is also good for Nefer, because pretty much the burst from Llama increases Nefer's damage tremendously. Like that's a true support right there. And then this just elemental skill damage, but honestly it's meant for her application. So I might, if theoretically, if I pull for Nefer these upcoming days, accident, single pulls, 7 days. We got a week. I doubt it. I'm low pitting too, but still a chance. I will want Lauma to have her bloom damage, her buff on bloom damage to be at least crowns. Netland Dragon Boss. I think I remember vividly killing it with Flynn's before even phase 2. Who this? Applicant? Applicant. Are you a friend? No. Hey, but Robin and Annalie are on. I might have to ask Lee to help me with some Wonderland stuff. There's like a battle pass I need to do. There's a battle pass for the Wonderland. Oats? No, it's the pass. The pass. Gotta work on this bad boy, which is I have to do login, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that today if I log in. Couple of matches, and then the weekly. I just have to log in daily. Make a couple more wishes. I don't know how to get this without cheating. Seems kind of like a workaround, but it does give 2,000 points, which is a lot. But there's a weekly limit of 5,000, so just doing one of these probably just puts me at the limit. You get the outfit at level 5. 15 bucks. Would happen naturally. Okay. Flynn's team. I stole Flynn's artifacts from Llama, which means let's bring it back. Okay, is he going to do the fire one? Iframe. Didn't I get the buffing set for what's her face? I still hit you from here. Funny. Oh, there goes Kuki Shinobu. Okay, let's just heal back up to full. There we go. I got hit there, but Kuki Shinobu was meant to take the damage, so fine. None of the main supports died. Got what I wanted, and a fragile resin. Look at that. I have 7? Bro, I remember when I was like struggling to get these. How the hell do I have 7 now? Okay, and crit damage. I'll send it up to the chopping block. So technically, I could level up Llama. I should save this for someone more important. I'll get Llama stuff naturally over time. I don't want to convert. Okay, the fact that I have 7... Oh wow, look at that. Okay, Oh, you do have the buffing set. You do have energy recharge. Okay. I guess the healing was holding me back. I wasn't healing as fast because I had a full set and the healing bonus was not there. Yeah, okay, so I have 7 dream solvents. You can think about a priority now if you want to spend it. And if I'm pulling for Escoffier, I only care for Escoffier because she shreds through my skirt. I don't actually need to like finalize her, even though she is a really good sub DPS and a healer. Burke's already triple crown, so I don't need to build her. Wait, let me look at Arlecchino again. I had fun with her in the in the theater. I wonder if any of my team comps changes with the Nod Cries and Natland characters. Where's Disneyland? Ooh, maybe I did attempt a Arlecchino sometime in Natland, because Kachina's here. It would go in the Overload team, so let me try this team. Because this makes perfect sense. Auron with the Cindered City set. Benny buffing. And then Chevrolet shredding. Yeah, this is pretty much one-to-one of how you want to build this team. You get this for the base damage, crit rate. You get your buffing set back. With this, 200%. Chevrolet with... Did I just build her HP? I think so. That's the floater, meaning I should take from... What am I looking at here? 2-piece, 2-piece. I just take from Nilu. That'd be so much easier. Yeah, 2-piece, 4K. Wednesday, Saturday. Oh, I could practically level this to level 10. Why not? It's a good sub DPS. You're crowned. I could get a little bit more healing, but I have to level you up. Okay, but for new characters, I remember Vape being extra strong. So instead of shredding for Electro... Actually, no. Here's the thing. I could try vaping instead of Overload. I won't get the damage buff from Chevrolet nor the shredding, but with Vape and Elemental Reactions, it could be pretty strong. Who would be the flyer for Vaporization? It's either Aino or Farina. That leaves a Shredder with Animo. It's gonna be Sucrose. Okay, it's, when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely Sucrose's role. How would this work though? Arlecchino needs to be first, so she applies the eye. Next would be Hydro Applier. Arena with life stealing or life losing mechanic. a Benny buff.
絶対に足は引っ張らない。できる限り。
No, Sucrose first because Benny's last.
絶対に足は引っ張らない。
Yeah, let me think about this. Okay, so then Vape, Benny. No, that doesn't work. Okay, no. Let's swap out you for Ino for high, fast hydro application.
Ino! Hi!
You're the hydro, meaning who is the shredder? Do I put Sucrose here?
力になれ
It only works if she has her burst, because the shredding on Viridescent doesn't last that long. Let me try this. Apply, shred.
無双の風全力攻撃だ見て見て虹だよここより登る6308式ユニット
みんなは俺が
Oh, it doesn't work because of the... Yeah, okay, I know, okay. I might have to stick with, I know Vaporization was strong. I've seen some Arlequinos with, like, Vaporization. Ooh. How did that happen? Get me out of here, get me out of here. I think I gotta stick with my... Arlequino Overload. Which was the Iroan with the buff. Level 90? No, he's level 80.
目的地は
This was the Benny. This was the Chevy.
追加のトレ
I was also killing myself too because the burning on this guy, since he applies Dendro, I was kind of self-damaging. Arlequino can't heal from that. Put a distraction on the field. Get the buff. Problems. Yeah, Arlequino, what happened? Oh, he's resistant to fire because in this stupid fire phase. Jesus. Yeah, I'm confused. I forget how to work Arlequino. I think Elemental Mastery would be better with her. Shame. She was fun at first, but then I might have to look up how to rebuild her. 35 on normal attacks is not that great. Even though I do like Chevrolet with her, I feel like she got power crept. In fact, that she can't rely on self-healing or party healing. So if you're losing a lot of health, no shielding, you have to like prematurely end your rotation, and it messes her up. Well, I had hopes. Oh well. And funny enough, the Morivika team is the exact same, so I probably should just delete the Morivika team. He's part of Overload anyway, so. But talking about vape, huh? Let me try Muralani again. Muralani without shredding. I want to apply Hydro first, so I do a basic attack with Muralani. Who's the shredder in this case? Gonna have to be a Kazuha or even a Sucrose. Most likely Sucrose. Not the greatest energy recharge, but I could probably fix that with a particle generator of some kind. Okay. Wet them. Actually, hold up. Do I have a healer I could use? Or was it Farina the healer? So Farina healing state. Morivika. One is the last, and then it would have to be Sucrose. So healing Farines. Support Morivika. I would take Auroran stuff for the sake of that buff, and just so I remember who took what. Let me try this against this guy. He's not as hard as the moth. Dendro enemies tend to hurt because they apply Dendro on you, and then you either self-burn, hyper-bloom yourself. Small things like that. Not a lot. I think I messed up the rotation. I remember Muralani hitting a lot harder than that. Oh, my bad. I read that as 40k. That was a 400k. That was a 200. I think I'm not getting the shred from Sucrose. It sucks. Oh, 400k on a vape is not bad. Gotta fix some of these locations though. How to get more lining to shred. Last time I saw it, I saw Kazuha on top of here, which is a weird choice.
ンマービカこれより参戦する
And then we need the double HP. Somebody who doesn't steal reaction. Shielding? Quite possibly. Would have to be healing. Yeah, healing of Farina keeps it safe. Let me try this against the other boss, but with a different rotation. And then I'll hit up the Wonderland. Okay, so I'm gonna have to shred with Kazuha first. Hold up. I knew it. He's missing some stuff. Shredding Kazuha. We want energy recharge, so let's take that from Sucrose. Elemental Mastery. Energy reach. Oops. No, I'll let that be the floater piece. Elemental Mastery. Elemental. Oops. No. Elemental Mastery with attack, and then floater. Energy recharge. Let's try this out. One wet. Yeah, 500. Small boost. A small boost that count. Yeah, so the Viridescent shredding, if I could hit within the 10 seconds, it's kind of tight. The first bite should be tremendous. If that's the case, I should open up with Mualani first so that the heal is on the field, meaning I don't have to switch her in. So I do Mualani first. Or no, Farina first, put the heal on the field, then do the rotation. 1, 2, 3. Oh right, the shredding. I had to do Mualani first. Shred. Wait. Farina on the field before the fight starts. Put that. Switch to Mualani. Oop. Kazuha. I should switch Morivika and Farina's position. It's easy to remember. So, Farina on the field, and then 1, 2, 3, and back up. And then hopefully within that 10 seconds, I get a bite. Let's see if we could hit that. I'm not sure if it's worth it to just get a singular bite, but if I have Kazuha's burst on the field, then that lasts a little bit longer, so something like this. Yeah, Farina first. Gotta remember Farina first. Heal, wet, burst. Oh shoot, no, Kazuha stole the reactions. Right, okay, problem. Yeah, let me redo this. 1. Wet. Did not wet you? Wet. Red. I think it's better to put Pyro on the field. It's better for the Kazuha to hit the Pyro, to be honest. I just realized that. So that at least I have a Pyro on the field, ready to go. Even though I don't shred for Mualani, it gives more opportunities to vape. Okay. If I stay within the circle as well, I get a EM buff as well. Not the same as 500, but more consistent. Wait, I also don't have a Hydro Cup for Mualani? Really? I think they said HP was better anyways. Because you get the Hydro bonus from Morivika and Sinnoh City set anyway. Okay. Huh. It's better for Kazuha just to have... No, I still want that singular bite. It's when I have his burst up, I probably shouldn't. 200? What happened? Something happened. I messed up. There's a 500. I'll take it. Yeah, so Mulan is still cracked. Singular damage for C1. Singular, like, fat bite. Her weapon does also help bring that vaporization up pretty strongly. HP once every 15 seconds for 14 seconds after using elemental skill. Gain 4 stacks. Each stack increases the thing for the duration. Once everything, lose 1 stack. So yeah, the 48 normal attack damage, and it's considered normal attack. Maybe there's a way for me to buff this. Anything that buffs normal attack damage. I shouldn't even think about Kazuha. So finicky to get that shred, especially with the pyro team. I should probably just swap them out for something else. Who could buff normal attack damage without stealing reactions? Yansan increases, but that's attack scaling, not good for Mulan, even though she's good. It has to be a Natlan character. The only person I can think of is Xylolan, because she shreds. She's Geo. Pyro Traveler maybe? But that's double stack. That's not even worth it. Okay. If anything, I'll just keep it as is. That's fine. And each team, which is technically Voressa, which feel kind of OP. Gun Rider. Oh, no. That's a sub DPS. That's good. I was gonna say I could just swap in what's her face. Chaska. That's the Voressa team, the Overload. OG Skirk. Ooh, I could fix the Sinnoh team actually. Same with the Raiden. Because with Raiden Shogun, Jean was shredding for me and also healing. I could just swap in Chevreuse here. Perfectly fine. Which again, this is just Overload team all over again. Which I don't need. It's also one of the default ones. Okay, how do I move you? The Almighty get disbanded. There's this Overload team, which is already here. I should put that in the... Yeah, Overload. Cloud Retainer could go down, because that's in the base. And Animo is kind of base. Dendro. Hydro Pump, that one seems fine. Can't go wrong with double that and Furina and Nouvelette. So that's perfectly fine up there. Overload should work with any of my Pyro and Electro characters. It's the niche ones. Versa's niche I could keep. Abyss Dragon, that's... And him. Gunrider. Trip to Disneyland's kind of niche as well. Niche is essentially Dendro. Swap him around. Kirk is there because she's very specific. Same with Flynn's. Veresa is Overload with a twist. I had to swap in Eonson instead of Auroron. No, wait, no, instead of Benny. Okay. And still technically Overload, so I don't need him. Vaporization is niche, so that stays interchangeable. Gunrider, I could just also change as a rainbow team, but stick with it. You know what I could fix with the Gunrider? I just realized something, but I need another set of it. Eonson plus Benny. Hold up, let me think about this. He's the healer. I gotta keep moving to get a Eonson buff. That just leaves a healer? Definitely Benny. Did I even try Eonson, or was I building her at the time? Hey, let me see this. So, we do... You go on the field. And he has to go second? Really? Yeah, because Eonson into Veresa or into Chaska has to be tight. Chaska up here. Benny. No, Eonson I should say. That's healing Furina. Benny gets your particles back. Eonson into Chaska. Chaska does her thing. Charge attack components increases normal attack speed. No. After grouping the characters increases crit rate. Blessing increases overall damage by 15. Or I could do charge attack by 40%. Overall damage or specifically damage? 40%. 88 crit damage, meaning I should go with crit rate. And this. Put the floater. Do that. $70 by 170, meaning I need a fat crit damage on this. Who has the fattest crit? $27? Okay, 70 by 200 with the animal on the side, rainbow resistance. Eonson. Yonsan has to be Cindered City set. Get the bonuses. But they also need a lot of energy recharge back for that. Energy recharge. Energy recharge, it doesn't really matter, I just need ER. Recharge, that's a good one. 17. You know, not the greatest, but I feel like the Gun Rider could hit hard now. I just gotta keep moving within Benny's ult. Well, it'd be extra cheeky too. I could also do new Farina's burst when I heal and take damage. Like so. Oh, come on, get the buff, get the buff. Benny's doesn't last long enough since I messed up. Unless I do it like that, perfect. Oh, I messed up. I really messed up. The recharge is not the greatest with this team. Rainbow team, I'm losing on particle generation. Very iffy. Very iffy. The tight window, and especially if I'm facing multiple enemies, I don't have the what you call it, focus fire. So all the bullets hit randomly, so it doesn't. Okay. Casca's more for bossing. Try it again here. Particles back. Okay, let's try it again. Heal. Benny. Neon-san. Ow. Dang it. Okay, okay. This Neon-san, or this Chaska team is very iffy. I think Auroran is still better. Consistent. I'm not getting killed by. And Skirk's team still hits hard. I wonder if I could do Farina with DPS instead of the buffing Farina. Because eventually I'm gonna get a healer. Where's still from? Energy recharge? Yeah, let's go back to DPS. What does the rotation look like? Looks like that. You're wet. Yeah, and this Skirk put Arlecchino to shame because it's the same premise, normal attack spam, but I was hitting more consistent with Mika. Especially, I could get attack speed buff, even faster, and I was hitting 80 crits compared to, well, because I have a signature weapon too. I have some crazy stats for my Skirk. Yeah, Arlecchino could get in the same vein as Skirk. I just had to get a signature weapon and... yeah, just signature weapon. Her team should be the same as Skirk. Cryo shredding, electro shredding. Cool down, let me just do the rotation.
じゃじゃーん完成しなさいよ無に着せさあこの手に
30Ks? Because I wasn't getting Farina buffed, right. If I'm not getting Farina buffed, I'm actually losing a lot of damage. Who's this guy? Having heard the factory, bunch of breaking in. Oh, that was me. I broke into the facility. My bad. The mere fact that that man tried to, or even like thought about breaking into the factory facility, kinda risky. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do the Wonderland for now. Okay, let's just log in now. What could I do for the Wonderland? I need to log in. I need to play one more game mode. Elemental Tide. Ooh, new ones. Blade Soccer, kind of fun. Hunt the Tomb. Combat Challenge. Oh, this is another version of that other game I played. Fable Codex Abyss Purge. Another roguelike. Average playtime 17 minutes. Those game modes are kind of finicky. Competitive. Oh yeah, the achievements. Ugh. There's something single player. It doesn't take too long. First person puzzle shooter? Oops, not that. Portals. Elemental Tide, another roguelike. On controller, there's a bug. Okay, let's not think about that. Survival battle. Can't even read the achievements, so can't even do that. Let's just do Minesweeper. How about that? Let's do a quick Minesweeper and then get it over with. Just do like a single player. Even if I fail, I just have to log in and get the Battle Pass stuff. Okay, how to do this. Turn left for tutorial, start the game. Like difficulty here. Easy, why not? Okay, so initial start. Nice. Take out the flag. 0, meaning there's nothing here. This one's touching a bomb, this one's touching a bomb, this one's touching 3, so that leaves... That leaves these 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has to be touching a bomb, which is one of these two. This one is touching a bomb, which is only this one, meaning the bomb, that's a bomb. 1, 2, 3. Is this one touching a bomb? This is touching 2. This is a bomb? Yep. Called it. Sorry. That's a bomb, that's a bomb. Bomb. It helps me. Look at that. These are all touching bombs. This is touching 2, so it has to be 1, 2. Moves. Ah, so this is the bomb. So this is a bomb. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. That's 3. This is not touching it. This is free. This is a bomb. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. That's 1. This is free. That's 1. This is free. Hmm. 1, 1, 1. This is a bomb. 1, 2. This is not a bomb. Neither is this one. This is free. Oh, running out of time. Shoot. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. This is a bomb too. This is free. This is free. Oh, dang it. Wait, if that's 1... Oh, this is free. What am I talking about? Jesus, how did I mess that up? This is free. That's the bomb. That's 1, 2. That's 1, 2. This is free. 2. This is a bomb. That's touching 1. This is a bomb. 1, 2. This is free. Whoa! Damn. Either way, I was on a roll. I know the basics of Minesweeper. It's just sometimes I overthink. Sometimes I overthink. Whatever. Give me my dailies. My dailies. Log in, get that, level 10. Ooh, okay, so I have the premium outfit for the guy, so I might as well just get stuff for the girl. Keep it basic. Log in one more time, complete 2 more matches. 2 more matches, 2 more matches. Make a couple of wishes too. I can. Nope, I cannot. Full set. Actually, I should save it. You know, I really want to beat that Minesweeper one. That actually is good. But that timer was got me nervous, that's why. I was just like, I was panicking, like, oh, running out of time. Season of the Veilbrook. What are even you? Volleybrook. Plant crops. Mines to, no. Not into that. Should I try that again? I need something quick. I know Tornado Simulator is very quick as well. What's the battle pass? What do I need to do? Log in one more time, which is tomorrow. Or can I spam this? Hold up, can I spam this? If I exit and come back in, does that technically mean logging in? Curious. I'm assuming it's not, because that's kind of be cheesy, kind of be like, kind of broken. Competitive ladder. Damn, people have been playing this. Wow. Average playtime. What's the achievements on this? Oh, I already played this one. Okay, so it was the different one I was looking at. Escort mission. What's this? Eight-minute player. Something quick. Hidden Swords, another roguelike. Tower defense. That one could be easy. Treasure battle. Game of luck, just rock, paper, scissors, bro. Let me just log in. How about I just do that naturally? Go to a public lobby. Now, does that classify as logging in again? My battle pass? No, it does not. Not see the tick. Ooh, somebody got the premium one. Nice. Did people already finish the battle pass? Am I that behind? I think I am. I'm super behind. Wait, which one's the... Oh yeah, it's the left. Tomb Raider, what's this? You're a ghost, and then you're also a seeker. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Let's try the soccer one. If people playing soccer in Gungeon. Here we go, here we go. By no means does my outfit mean I'm good at this. I barely touched the Wonderland. I like freezing enemies. Rock behind me. Freeze, overdrive, swing. Oh, latency, Jesus. Oh, come on, latency, jeez. Okay. Lag hurts like a ton of bricks. Can't even tell who's in my team. Blue? Oh, we're on the same team. Damn it. Okay. Damn. Okay. This one's harder than the other game I played. You need help. Score. Hey yo. Okay. Watch out. Watch out. Easy win. Saw that. I like the stone wall. Someone's chasing you, wall them up. Here we go. Oh, did his teammates leave? Yo, his teammates left. He's by himself. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I'm sorry for this guy. Damn. Man just logged out too. They all left. That sucks. Yeah, some of these games are not the greatest. Right? Some people are not used to it because it is just Genshin. Oh, there's another guy who... Yeah, okay. Found your lobby. Never gonna get used to this roadblock aspect of Genshin. And most likely the next battle pass, I'm not gonna get the premium, so I don't have to worry about this. Only reason why I have to worry about the battle pass is I got the absolute premium of the regular battle pass in Genshin because there was an item that I wanted. But now I'm never gonna do that ever again because it forces me to get the to get what you call it, do the Wonderland. Hopefully things flush out in the future too, right? Okay. Where we're supposed to go with this ghost stuff. I have 3 orbs around me. What am I supposed to do with this? Either way, if anything, there's nothing for me to do. I was only here to do some small, what you call it, cleanup with the theater. I finished it pretty early, single runned it. Too bad. I don't need to build anybody right now, and there's no new content, so I guess I'm gonna call it for now. Tomorrow. Do I need to finish Monster Hunter? I don't think so. Nothing new with Monster Hunter. If anything, I'll just probably just do like a Battlefield stream. Check the calendar, or could I get? If I do a 10 pull right now, I'm not gonna get Nefer. That's for certain. But how long would it take me to get my 10 wishes back? 16. No coming events in the future. Stygian Onslaught, I'm done. No test run. I just finished the... When is the Abyss reset? That's a good question. 11 days. Oof. Yeah, there's no Primos coming in anytime soon, so... I guess I can't wish on the banner. Rip. What I can do is... Let me double check this. Can I make Llama's weapon still? Can I make more of those? Llama's... I don't have the book. Damn. Okay, so I can't make a rank 5 version of Llama's weapon yet. Dishes, trounce domain. Oh yeah, the trounce domains. Hold up, I could just do this real quickly. 5 more dishes, total furnishing, and 2 more trounce domains, even if I don't need to claim them, which... I still technically have some resin. Yeah, so let's do... I just did the Netland boss, there's no boss yet. Or thing. It means Arlecchino and also the dragon boss, the whale. Is team ready to fight? You're set. You're set. You're set. 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 Not set. There we go. Arlecchino could still one-tap me, it's gotta be careful with some of the rotations. Like that. Phase 2 yet? No, okay, not yet. Need to just touch her with something. There we go. Clear the bond of life. Not yet? Come on. Really? Fine, I'll just thunderclap you or something, I don't know. Am I really not in phase 2 yet? No, she could still lose some HP. Okay, there we go. There we go. She's actually a lot squishier in phase 2. She hits harder, but she takes a lot of damage. Another Dream Solvent. Okay, I'm really collecting that now. I'm stacking that. And I managed to kill the whale boss before even going to phase 2 too as well. Check this out. I've never felt so cool, like, so powerful as in to kill the whale boss before even getting to the Abyss fight, where I fight the copy of Sertoglia. Gotta be careful. I gotta time his. I gotta time this. To maximize the damage I can do with Flynn's, I have to wait for him to do a certain attack pattern. Not this one. A little too risky. It's the next one. He's gonna dive from the sky, and then have an equal opportunity to attack him, like so.
浄土を解放する。
ほら、お静かに。夜ですね。暗闇は怖いですか？
Boom. Shatter the whale. It's the waiting part that kills me, but I tried killing him before we got to that phase. I missed most of my attacks, and then everything was on cooldowns. It's better to wait for that and then hit him hard. Recharge. Crap. Yeah, resin done. 3 trounce domains. I gotta go cook something. Let's see. Where's the closest cooking station? They cook at the cafe, or is that... Yeah, they do have a cooking station. Nice. Many pieces of chicken skewer. Please and thank you. $46. Nice. Getting my way to the battle pass. Almost there. Ooh, I have a lot of those ones. Who did I need? Lauma. This is for Scafier. Scafier has like enough of those. Well, you know what, screw it. I don't want to overthink it. So 3 more levels till extra primos, which is nice. I could use that to wish and still keep within the 25k primo. That is roughly like 3 wishes. 360. Yeah, roughly 3 wishes. Builds up a pity. Anything else I could do to get there? No. Weekly. Ben resin. I did that. Furnishing from Tubby. And just dailies. Okay. Last thing to do for today. Claim Tubby's stuff. And furnishings, which haven't I made yet? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The speakers are pretty cool. 8, 9, and station 10. Really good. Ooh, the Gamora on the side. Need the that. Also, there's a type of tree in Nodcry I haven't farmed yet. Nodcry. Let's go to some of the like open areas with trees. I think it's gonna be Frostmoon Scion based. But yeah, I haven't been attacking any of the trees in Nodcry yet. Meaning I'm not sure if there's any new trees. It looks like it. I could also use the harvesting item. See what kind trees are there. Which is the item that gets trees? Yeah, this one. Did the monthly reset happen? It did. Meaning I could craft an item if I wanted to. I could also sacrifice one to get another one. Usually I keep the ones that I make anyways. Like this. Not too bad, but I need it. Let me relock that. Where's the crappy ones that I don't need? The helmets. Attack with, ooh, 35 attack. Elemental mastery, nice split. Mostly went to defense though, so I might get rid of that, but that's a floater. Crit rate with 21. Defense and split. I could sacrifice that one. 13's not that great. Mostly with the HP. Sacrifice that one. I already hit the limit with just one. Nice, look at that. Give me a free bottle. Now, I could also fix my flins. Get a proper... Let me see. Crit damage, elemental mastery, and attack. I could get crit stats on that if I wanted to. Crit stats on that as well. I think I'll go with the flower. Actually, no, I'll probably go with the timepiece. If I want to make something for Flynn's, it would be the timepiece. It's gonna cost me 2, so I just earned these 2 right now, so I might as well just spend it. So I want elemental mastery with crit both. Yeah, let's see if I can just get those rolls, because I'm pretty sure I don't have any artifacts to sacrifice for the rolls. I could self-sacrifice this one, but there's a chance I might mess up. Let's see if it's worth sacrificing this to it. Sacrifice that. Oh, I can keep it as backup, and then... Okay, let's see. Crit damage. Ouch. Got the crit rate, but the crit damage could have been better. Sacrifice a feather, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Honestly, yeah, the rolls will crap all on HP. Yeah. It's the same. Are you? Yo, that's actual BS. I'm risking it. Screw it for the feather. There we go. It sucks that it took that much time to. And when you spend exactly 6 feathers on one artifact, it gives you the stats that you want. 20 though. That's good. That's good. No, something's not right. I remember him hitting harder. Right? Did he not have plus Oh, maybe I'm tripping. Hold up. Crit damage, crit rate. Crit damage, crit damage. Oh, the only crit damage I'm missing is a timepiece or the flower. If I could get another 20 on that, actually. Damage, energy, recharge. I want to stay above the 200, but I have guaranteed crit now, which is stupid. How do you have that much more crit rate, but not enough crit damage? What am I missing? The weapon, isn't it? Okay, so if I gave him the Staff of Homa, yeah, and plus the extra 30 crit rate, I'm hitting 70. Yeah, and that's way too much crit rate. So if I could pull a 30, or even like a 20 crit rate on a flower. I'm sitting pretty right now. Nice ones. Very nice. Look, I think it's these trees. Yeah, I haven't touched these trees at all. Yeah, silver fearwood. That's new. So that's that type of tree. What about from the island? Any new types of trees here? Maybe. Feel sorry for that fly that's going to be eaten. The core. Mushroom trees? Be new. Let's see. Hazelnut wood. Hey. And now. Meeny, meeny, miny. Let's say somewhere here. 3 islands, 3 possible tree types. Now, this is still silver. So maybe just 2 types of trees. Yo, Kevs! Whoa, long time no see. How's the new update? Well, it's not really new, but the fact that we have Genshin Roblox is kind of jarring. Right? I don't really like the... I can't get into it, but I have to because I have the battle pass for it. But yeah, the Genshin Roblox, like the creator stuff, it's kind of all over the place. Right? It's fun. Especially when you don't have anything to do in Genshin. That's, I think, in my headcanon, or what I think about it is, when you have no new events, already farmed everything you need to do, there's no new content in Genshin, and you're just feeling the urge to play Genshin, you just do the Roblox stuff. But here's my problem with it. It's essentially Roblox, Genshin Roblox. My problem with that is, I've noticed that some people might just play Genshin Roblox, not the actual Genshin. Right? So it might be like the player base is at this point split now. There's 2 different kind of player bases. So, but my question is, would you just play Genshin for the Roblox aspect, or and then completely ignore everything else? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Either way, what about you? You haven't played Genshin in a while, right? There's been so many new gacha games. I think a new one just came out. It was on Steam, like for on the Steam page. What was the famous one? Not Star something. Anime Warframe. Oh, I still play Warframe. What's that other one that just came out? Gotcha. Popular. Either way, there's too many. Yeah, Blue Protocol is the one I saw. Discord was trying to tell me to play Blue Protocol, and Duet Nights is what a lot of people were talking about on my, like, Instagram feeds and all that stuff. Ugh. You already at the end game at both, see? Damn. And now it's just a waiting game. But yeah. I'm technically in a good place right now because this is my first ever D3 character. And he hits like a truck, surprisingly. But I'm still saving. Blue Protocol, right. That one's more MMO, like multiplayer from what I saw. But it needs a little bit more content and then maybe its plays could grow again. And speaking about Final Fantasy, did you play... Actually, no, I'm not sure if you have Monster Hunter Wilds, but did you put... the fact that they have the Final Fantasy collab against Omega in Wilds is, pun intended, wild. I already fought him. They have his theme song, which is so cool. The Escape theme song. It's really fun to just hear while the fight's going on. It's good again. It's actually difficult. It didn't cook in the initial drop, but right now it's hard. I could do a quick showcase because there's nothing else for me to do in Genshin right now, so I was about to end stream and then you showed up. But that's Warframe. The theme song. Also, there was the Monster Hunter and Street Fighter collab, right? With Akuma being a playable character in Monster Hunter. You can actually fight with your fists. Yeah, no, Akuma is the secret 14th weapon in Final Fantasy or in Monster Hunter Wilds. It's a gimmick though. I wish they could touch on it a little bit more so that it, you know, Monster Hunter Wilds EX full screen. Why isn't that full screen? No. Actually fight with your fists. It's a weird mechanic. They did the same thing with the Final Fantasy collab, where they give you an item and it activates some of the skills from the collab. Like the Dark Knight, there's a Dark Knight skill where you could counter a single hit. You lose all your HP, but then you do like a massive counter attack. It's not worth it, but it's cinematically super cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quickly. I'm not gonna even change the stream title because I just want to showcase Final Fantasy or Monster Hunter is back, in my personal opinion. Right now, the Wilds, it's cooking and it's only getting better. There's still the winter event that we're waiting on. It's currently the summer, or not the summer, the Halloween event going on right now. So you got Alma as a witch, you got Arc-Tempered Udra, you got the Headless Horseman, you got a Chocobo, and everything. Let me just do single online player. No, seriously, the collabs make the game so weird because, like, what are you even playing? You have Akuma fighting monsters with his bare fist, and he had the funniest story quest because you actually meet Akuma in the game, and it's not just like the Monster Hunter Worlds where you just do the event quest. No, you interact with Akuma, and to this day, you can find Akuma in the world, just training. It's funny. Yeah, I still like Worlds a little bit because it's completed. I could enjoy a completed game, but Monster Hunter Wilds, wait till we get Master Rank and get some of the like funkier monsters and Elder Dragons, and it's gonna cook. Where's the Akuma set? I did make an Akuma build. Oh, I colored him as Oni, so there's that. But this is how you fight as Akuma. Here's the weird part. I want them to touch on it in the future to make him viable as like the 14th weapon. Maybe scale the damage, maybe get the master ranked version so it hits a little bit harder too. But I got to fix my items for its Akuma. Okay, so there's the Akuma item set. So instead of attacking normally, you have to use the item inside the your wheel, right? You could equip the Go-Hado on your slinger. Your slinger now just does Go-Hados. And then there's the fight. You actually fight with just the assist. Yeah, look, here's the thing. And it does stun damage. So you, with the fist, you want to be hitting the head constantly on every monster because every hit is a stun potential. And then one of his things, oh god, one of his emotes actually also fits into the combo. So like so, like. It's stupid, but I love it. And then if you hit a weak point, let's see if I can hit a weak point, like so. Bro, it is downright. I had to put extra jumping on this, so it goes a little bit further. So some of the skills are necessary to get the good range on the sidestep. It's stupid. I up until maybe I think when they started dropping the arch-tempered monsters, it was fun to use Akuma in random hunts. Now the monsters are a little bit too strong because everybody's asking for stronger monsters. The Akuma thing kind of got left in the dust. But I want them to retouch on it to get it a little bit more viable in terms of damage. Because let's see the Dark Knight stuff from the Final Fantasy collab. Now it's gotta change the colors. Yeah, we got the Dark Knight armor. Pretty dope. How do I do the full set? Can't do the full set? Oh, you have to do the right on the D-pad. I'm stupid. There we go. Full set. Change the colors to be back to original. God damn, the UI on this. Sub menu, sub colors, back to original. Original. You have the sword from the Dark Knight stuff as well, which is pretty cool. And what's the set bonus? Oh yeah, Pictomancy. Pictomancy is in here too. When you do the Omega fight, you really have to use the Pictomancy stuff. Yeah, you need to use Pictomancy. It's good for the fight. It's actually good for like general fights too, but in the Omega fight specifically, it does more damage because again, it's for the collab. Then you got Mog of Ages next, so okay, it did 300 there, but in the Omega fight, it actually does up to 1,000 damage, so it's free damage. It's absolutely free damage. And then the Darkest Night. Oh, this makes Greatsword so fun. Like I learned the old style of quick draw Greatsword because of this, because you lose HP when you do a true charge slash with the Greatsword. But the set bonus gives resentment, which means if you have the red health, you get bonus attack damage. So with the charging with the Great Blade or Great Sword, you lose health, you do more damage because you get the red health bar, and it just hits. Yeah, look at that red health bar. It's a risky. It's a high risk, high return. And now the piece de resistance, the coup de grace. Watch this. Smash. So he's gonna attack. If you could time, like, let's say a monster's one-hit attack. You lose all your HP, but you do like a counterattack that could block anything. So I've done this against Jin Dahad, and I also got the finishing kill with it. I don't know where I put the screenshot, but I got the killer. Yeah, I got the final hit and the screenshot hit with the Blackest Night, and it was super cinematic too. It did, I think, 1,500 damage because it scales. But it was like I was fishing for it. I'm like, okay, wait, he's gonna do the attack. Wait for it. Get him weak. And then when I felt like he was gonna die, it happened. And then with that buff, you get super lifesteal as well. Undead Redemption, you have like a lifesteal bonus. So did I get it? I did it, yeah. There's the 3-second cooldown up top, or the 10-second. All my attacks lifesteal now. That's another thing that was missing in Wilds. They don't have any lifesteal augments on the weapons yet. I'm not sure if they can add that. Exactly. That's what I'm like. When people were playing this, like, yeah, this is pretty much the Dark Knight. They're compared to World. I didn't play the Switch version of the game. The Sunbreak and all that stuff, even when it was on Steam, because it went back to the old Monster Hunter style, right? I didn't play that. I'm not sure how the collabs played there, but the collabs in Wilds are so different. You actually play like what they give you, like whatever they like combine it with. So if they give us like Dante again in the future, we might be able to just play like Dante with all this like weird gimmicks and stuff, which is so cool. This opens up to like so many different collabs, and you can actually play instead of just looking like the character. I don't know what the next collab is. They said, I think, what did they say the next collab was? I think it was another Capcom game, not Mega Man again. God, it's so fun. And like I said, the music. Where is it? Give me escape. Oh, hell yeah. God, this goes hard. Yeah, I know. When I looked it up and I'm like, this actually slaps. So you were facing Omega in Monster Hunter with his boss music with the Dark Knight class. You're not playing Monster Hunter anymore. This is so... No, there's... Okay, so there's the Omega, and then there's there's Tempered Omega, Savage. Kind of like Savage Behemoth. Yeah, it's giving anybody who doesn't play Final Fantasy trauma as well. It's the new generation of trauma. I can't tell you how many times people get carded, one-shotted. His larboard and starboard are in the game. Yes. I now know what larboard and starboard is because of Monster Hunter Wilds and this collab. Terms I've never thought of, and now just because it's in Monster Hunter, a lot of like a new generation know what larboard and now how to dodge it when the text prompt comes up. It's insane. We also got this guy. Trauma with this. He is also in the what do you call it? The Omega Hunt, and he does exactly what you think he does. He spits his breath, and it actually gives you so many debuffs. It paralyzes you, poisons you, and I think puts you to sleep too. It's stupid. This. What is even this game? I want more collabs. Like I like fully flushed out collabs. Oh, you also get the chocobo music when you ride the chocobo. Specifically. Yeah, so if that other game like Blue Protocol wanted you to play Final Fantasy again, don't play Monster Hunter. It makes you want to do both. You want to form Omega, people are still struggling. It's been like a month now, but people still struggle with Omega. You have to play Greatsword just to play the Dark Knight class. The Pictomancy stuff is pretty cool. Even in regular hunts. I think the not the Mog of Ages. The first one has stun potential. The Palm motif you do on the head. There's a gimmick to hit the head to get more stuns even if you're not using a stun weapon. Very helpful. The Wind motif does a lot of slashing damage, so you could cut with this. That's pretty good for like hitting tails and all that stuff. And Mog of Ages is just straight damage. Though there's no cooldown right now. It's a 30-second cooldown in between, so you can't really spam Pictomancy, but still pretty cool. Now. But yeah, I do hunt on the side. I usually keep it as like a not a streaming game unless there's like Omega or like all the good stuff like collabs. I stream it again, but usually I keep it to myself. Like I just hunt like maybe 1 or 2 things, call it a night after I do stream. There's also Battlefield. I think I'm gonna do a Battlefield stream tomorrow just because I like the chaos of Battlefield 6. Not the greatest, kind of wonky. And I'm not gonna touch the Battle Royale for Battlefield. Like I'm like, that's not what I've known Battlefield for. Battlefield is all about like the big 60 versus 60 with vehicles and helicopters, like warfare. When they added the Battle Royale to Battlefield, I'm like, it kind of lost its identity. So I don't want to touch it with a stick. Yeah, BF3 was the fun one. That one was balanced. It was coming after their what you call it, Bad Company. Bad Company was pretty fun too at the time, like OG games. 4 and that futuristic one, 2042, wasn't my cup of tea. So I wanted to get back into Battlefield after looking into it. The 6 is okay. Hopefully they fix some stuff. It is chaotic, and I'm still trying to learn how to fly a chopper. I suck at it. Yeah, BF3 was goated. A lot of people still talk about it in comments when they think about like patch notes, and I'm looking at people how they compare it. BF3 is like the goated Battlefield, which got everybody into it. That and Bad Company. Bad Company had like a good story. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta go eat. And if anything, I'll be playing BF6 tomorrow. Just for the hell of it. And if I'm really desperate, I will maybe attempt one run of like a single run of the Battle Royale Red Sect. I don't like the name of it. But hey, thanks for stopping by, Kevy. Hopefully you get back into Monster Hunter. Tell me if you do. I'll help you hunt. We'll get the old crew back together again. We'll see if we can actually, but either way, thank you for watching. Stay awesome and all that, and I'll catch you tomorrow, if anything. Bye.